Hey there, friends. Listen, this morning I want to talk to you about how to demonstrate to the people in your sphere and your community, your neighbors, your friends, your prospects, your suspects, past customers and clients, how to demonstrate that you're a pro in the know. So we know what one of our goals is to position ourselves so that we're the first person called. We're trying to create top mind awareness, first mental recall in the real estate business, in the minds and the memories of everybody we know. And we know people choose to work with and they refer people who they trust and who they think know what they're doing. The challenge that we have is how do we demonstrate to someone, other than when we're working with them, that we know what's going on. So what I want to share with you is the concept or the idea of sharing a monthly market report, and then where you share kind of what's going on in your local market. And then you might do snapshots. So what I want to do is kind of share with you what I'm talking about, what we do, how we do it, where we share it, and then I'll give you a sample of what a market report might look like if you were doing it on video. So the first thing I want to share with you is that at the end of every month, and you probably can't read this, but these are talking points that I've created here. And we create these market reports, and then we share them with everybody in our team so they can share them everywhere, right? Where you want to share your market report information is you want to do a little video and post it on your Facebook business page, a regular Facebook page. You can also put that into an email, just a short little market snapshot to show that you know what's going on. So in these talking points, I share these with our team, and then they can copy and paste these into their Facebook ads and their email ads. But basically what we have here is they're just talking points. I'm going to put these down below so you can see what I'm talking about here. But what we have is February listing inventory down 14.4% from February the year before. We talk about median list price placed under contract in January was $399. Median list price for sale is $584. So we've got average list price, average sales price, days on the market. Is the market up or down compared to the year before? When then we answer the question, well, why is the market a seller's market, a pretty strong one in the Woodlands, below 900,000. And so the reason for that is, and then we kind of highlight these, right? So when we're talking to people, we can share, well, here's why the market is good for a seller right now. We have really low mortgage rates, under 4%. We have high unemployment. We have high consumer confidence index in our area. There's consolidation going on. So there's corporations moving people in, and low inventory leads to rising prices and a strong market. And then other things that we do, just to give you an example, is that we create these little graphs and charts that you can see here where we're comparing monthly sales to years previously. And then right up here at the top, I might look backwards there, we're going to put on these sheets average list price in the Woodlands, 982, median list price, 584, number of days on the market, median days on the market. Then we have a little graph that we also use where we're comparing sales, right? And so what this tells us is, hey, in January, all brokers combined, there were 65 listings that went under contract. Last year in January 2019, there were 160. In 2018, that wasn't a very good market, there were 148. So we track these, and then we have our average prices, kind of what things are selling for. So we have that. And then another interesting way to share information is you break it down by price range. So it's really relevant to the people you're sharing with. And so what we have is 200, we start out at below 200 in our market, and then we go 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Again, I'm going to put samples of these down in the comments so you can see what these pictures look like. Then we have months supply of inventory. So someone can say, oh, well, I'm in the Woodlands and I'm in the 4 to 500 price range. And I can even say, oh, in my price range, there's 2.7 months of inventory. That's a screaming, awesome seller's market, right? Buyers have to move fast in that market. Looks like average number of listings on February 2nd was 75, and there were 28 that sold. So, the market's good there. And this goes all the way up into, over $2 million price range. And then another little thing we do is that we chart month by month. So you can see what were the number of active listings in your price range in the Woodlands month by month, and what were the number of sales. So that's pretty cool. People love that as well. So if I was doing a video, so what I want to do is I'm going to share this stuff down in the pictures and the comments so you can see what I'm talking about. Also, when we know this information, when people ask us, hey, how's the real estate market? Then we're able to talk intelligently and give an answer like why it's good, why it's bad, who it's good for, buyers or sellers. We could talk about days on the market, average list price. Listing inventory is down 14%. Sales are up 2 or 3%, better than they have been in the last 2 or 3 years. So again, if we use facts and specifics about the market, we look good, right? So what I would do is, now let me show you real quick how I would do a video. if I was sharing this information on my Facebook page and so on. So, hey, everybody, Ken Brand here. I want to share with you what's going on in the Woodlands market. It looks like this year, what you'll want to know is that it's a screaming, very good, strong seller's market below 900. And the lower you go below 900, then the better the market is. I have a sheet that I'm going to put down in the comments here where you'll be able to see by price range how much supply of inventory is, how many active listings and sales. But basically what we're looking at is I also have these graphs here that talk about listings. So I'd shared with you that on the listing side, that we have 520 active listings, 521. Last year at this time, there were 609. So inventory selection for buyers is down 14%. It also means if you're a seller, the competition, you have 14% less competition, which is why we're in a seller's market. Now, this is kind of interesting. The average list price in the Woodlands is $982. The median list price is $584. We also track sales. So what we know is that in January, that sales were 165, all brokers combined, all price ranges. And last year, at the same month, January, 160 and 148 in 2018. So sales are up just a little bit. But as I said, average list price, $982. That tells you we have a lot of high-end listing inventory in our market in the Woodlands. Average list price under contract, $477. Then we have median list price, $584. That means half of the listings in the Woodlands, half of these 520 listings are below that price and half are above. Average median list price under contract is $399. That means of the 165 sales last month in January, that half were below $399 and half were above $399. And we're looking at average days on the market, it's about 72, median about 51. So it's a great market. If you're a seller, you are in a good, strong position. You still want to have great marketing support, get it positioned correctly. Don't have to give it away, but you have to be competitive, and you want the interior and the exterior appeal to be super awesome. So you want to have a great agent work on that with you. Great photography for all of your mass internet broadcast syndication. If you're a buyer, what this means is you have to move quickly because when you find something you like, chances are that other buyers are going to kind of hone in and key on a really cool property. So you want to move quickly if you're doing that. Hey, if there's anything I can do to help you, don't hesitate to call on me. Okay. Cut, right? So that's kind of how I would do a market report. I would put that video on YouTube. I would put it on a post on LinkedIn. I would share my talking points, average days on the market, month supply of inventory, median list price, median sold price, average list price, average sold price, and kind of put those in the copy, which you'll see in this post that I have here. Give you an example of what's going on. Okay, I wanted to share that with you because we're on a continual quest for success, and that means we have to position ourselves, be known as the pro who knows what's going on in the marketplace. And when we share this market information with our friends and family and prospects and suspects, and everybody else on our social media sites, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, if you have a blog, Twitter, if you're doing that, and then also in an email to your sphere on what's happening, then you'll create this halo effect of, hey, this person's a pro in the know, and you'll get referred, and you get referred, and you get chosen, and then you'll become rewarded. Hey, I appreciate you. If there's anything good to help you, don't hesitate to call on me. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.